Hi, my name is Bené Hicks. I'm Communications Manager for Book Harvest, and today I'm just going to give you an overview of Book Harvest as an organization. You may be familiar with Book Babies or other bits and pieces, but I'm going to give you a brief description of our mission, vision, values, history, a little bit of the programming that we currently do. So Book Harvest was founded by Ginger Young in 2011. It started as a simple idea. She would take her children's outgrown books and her friends' children's outgrown books and share them with kids around the community. She shared her idea with a few friends, and in 2 weeks she had 6,000 books in her garage in Chapel Hill. She set up a free bookshelf at Interfaith Council for Social Services in Carrboro and started giving books away. In November 2018, Book Harvest gave away its 1 millionth book. So we've come a long way. In fact, by the time you're seeing this, we've probably surpassed 1.5 million books provided to the community. It's also our 10th anniversary. It's 2021 and we were founded in 2011. So this year we are celebrating our 10th birthday, which is very exciting. So our mission is to provide an abundance of books and ongoing literacy support to families and their children from birth. We serve as a model for communities committed to ensuring that children are lifelong readers and learners. Our vision is of a world in which reading, learning, and access to information are considered rights, not privileges, so that all children thrive. All right, we have several core values. The first is that all children have the right to own books from birth. The second is that parents know what is best for children and are passionately committed to their success. All children are born with the ability to succeed. Books must serve as mirrors, windows, and sliding glass doors for all children, which basically means that books need to be reflection of the children who's reading it or the child who's reading it. They also need to be windows into new worlds, and sliding glass doors means that the child is able to read a book and maybe step into a different idea, step into a different mindset to learn how to understand the world around them. So we can create the world our children deserve. And we are committed to research, which means we do research on our own, but also we use research to help guide us as we determine what programs to do and what direction we need to take. So why do we do this? Because children with books at home do better in school and in life. So actually, academically, children growing up in homes without books are on average 3 years behind children in homes with lots of books, even when controlled for other key factors such as income and parents' education. Children's brain development occurs, 80% of it occurs before age 3. So really, right at the beginning, our goal is to get books in the home so that a child is surrounded by them. There are 2 core components to Book Harvest: book abundance and literacy support. Book abundance basically just means we provide ready access to books for children and families to build home libraries stocked with books they love. One part of Book Abundance is going out into the community and bringing books to spaces where families already are. So one spotlight is the laundromats. Book Harvest is grounded in the principle that learning happens everywhere. So pre-pandemic, we formed partnerships with 4 Durham laundromats, and we offered story times and stocked bookshelves at these spaces. We still, even during the pandemic, have been stocking these bookshelves. So families who are going to these laundromats are able to read and take as many books as they want. So we also offer literacy support. Book Harvest builds rich relationships with families and provides parents with the information and resources they need to develop the foundation for their children's school readiness and school success. So we believe that parents are superheroes and that learning starts at birth. You might be most familiar with Book Babies. Book Babies partners with families of Medicaid eligible children to develop their skills and confidence in order to nurture their children's early language and literacy. An evidence-informed literacy coaching partnership, Book Babies, begins when a baby is born and is sustained over 5 years. Book Babies consists of 3 evidence-based activities. Book provision. Each Book Baby receives approximately 20 age and developmentally appropriate, culturally relevant books per year. Literacy coaching. So trained literacy coaches partner with parents to model dialogic reading. 16 literacy coaching visits throughout the time with book babies, and then 1 transition to kindergarten consultation. There's also family engagement. So families are actively engaged in visits, in-home or virtually, with trained literacy coaches who work one-on-one with them over 5 full years, forming trusted relationships. So this is a fun video to demonstrate what a home visit would look like pre-pandemic.
There's some sliding windows. Yeah.
A lion.
It's a lot. You remember we were roaring the other day. We said, it's under the steps.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Why? Why do you think he's hiding?
I don't know. He's scared.
You think he's scared? Turns off the light.
We all do.
You take turns.
Yes.
You do take
He's at me.
You tell me because it's really special, I think. Is that your M?
Yes.
No, it's just
It's mine.
I got a crocodile.
Crocodile, look at this. Square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up for you. And that way you can cut it. Look at this. I'm gonna finish your name. And it sticks.
It sticks on.
I want you to look at the ones that we are suggesting for this age group. We're talking about helping her identify letters, asking questions throughout the stories, and if there's anything else that you're doing that we have not listed here, I would love for you to share with me.
Le enseñaría a mi hijo o hija la portada del libro, el título. Creo que el título es muy importante. Jugaré juegos de rimas porque casi no lo hacemos. Visitaré la biblioteca.
Come give me a hug so we can keep on reading books.
So I will go over just quickly our COVID-19 response. We launched our Rapid Response Center, which is just next to our headquarters on University in Durham. And out of that, we have created bags of books, and we've done something called Grab and Go, which is basically a drive-through book grab where families can drive up and have contactless books placed in their hands and in their car. And these are all age-appropriate, of course, books. Well Fed, Well Read is a partnership with Well Fed, Well Read is a partnership with Durham Public Schools and other food distribution programs. So as these programs go throughout the community to provide food, Book Harvest provides families with books. Book Harvest plans to continue Well Fed, Well Read after COVID-19 and hopes to do that in partnership with the public school system and other organizations. We also have done virtual Book Babies coaching, so things have gone online. We have not stopped doing them. And we've done book drives and a drive-through Dream Big event. So we have continued to do book drives. We still need books more than ever, really. So these things have continued throughout the pandemic. And like I said, it is our 10th birthday year. So this is a super fun video that our partners at Scholastic made us to celebrate.
10 whole years of Book Harvest? This calls for a celebration. Happy birthday! Happy reading! 10 whole years of achieving. First you find the books, then you give them to the kids. Reading is the way, and you help them dream big. Happy birthday! Happy reading! Whoa! 10 whole years of believing. Books build brains, and look what you did. You gave a bunch away, and you helped them dream big. Book Harvest and Scholastic. This partnership is fantastic. With reading, we're enthusiastic. We gotta work those brains like gymnastics.
Pump it up.
Get them reading at birth to give the kids a jump. You give all type of books for the kids to read. What a big help to your community. Happy birthday, happy reading. 10 whole years of achieving. fantastic, love working with Book Harvest. So we want to wish you the happiest 10th anniversary. Hope you enjoyed this song. Goodbye.
All right. And finally, we just let people know how they can help if they want to. So there are lots of different ways. They can run a book drive, donate books. Maybe you have some left over in your house. Maybe your child's outgrown them. You can volunteer right now. That's a bit limited due to COVID-19, but there are lots of volunteer opportunities for all types of groups and individuals. And you can also follow us on social media. That's probably the easiest one to do. It's at Book Harvest NC. We are active on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So if you have any questions or comments, you can get in contact with me, or you can also just speak with your contacts at Book Babies, or anyone else at Book Harvest can certainly help you out. But thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for your commitment to Book Babies and Book Harvest.